Rogers folded his sleeves. Y'all, we ready about to pips. Hit some pips today. Welcome, welcome everybody. This is the 24th August here, and we're back at a wonderful New York session here today with your host, Raja Banks, and the Gulag and the team. First time watching live, good morning to all. Oh, welcome, welcome, Aaron. Glad you could make it. Glad you're here. Currently, gold is in a consolidation area. Was personally looking for gold to break above 1805, 1806. We'll see if we can break above that area. Let's take a look at Forex Factory. Let's see what's going on here today. So far, we have nothing here today. No news, no red folder events, no crazy events that may throw the market here and there. Was that a pack of hundreds? Actually, no. That was a pack of thousands and 5,000s, no 100s. My son was playing with money and it was all over the place, so I had to sort it out. All right, so looking at the news, there was nothing that happened. Okay, perfect, awesome. So pound yen is moving up to the same area, 150. We did see price break above during London session, came back in the range. Someone saying missed GJ. Don't worry, GJ is going to come back. GJ is going to come back. We are at 150. I think a pretty good opportunity is going to be above 157.40. Yeah, 157.40. If we can break above 157.40, we have this clean candle here to the left hand side, which price can kind of like, you know, continue back up. It's like a 18-20 pip range would be a pretty solid move. So we'll see. We shall see. There's a girl on the ads that I'm watching who just called Wix don't lie a lie. Wix don't lie. Yeah. Are you ready for the new scam by Raja? Yes. How many accounts did you blow before becoming consistently profitable? Like maybe 2, 3. But blowing accounts is not fun. You know, as much as you want to take it as, oh, you know, this guy's semi-profitable and he blew like 4 accounts, it's okay for me to blow accounts. No. Blowing accounts is a big no-no. You should not be looking forward to blow accounts. Let's take a look here. Alright, so I'm looking at buys above this area here. Potential buys above. What's this price? 1806. 1806, 1806.50. Let's put it at 1806.50. 1806.50. That's gonna do it. Above 1806.50, we can get price moving up. Huzai, yo Raja, yo Huzai. So yeah, we're just waiting over here. Did we get confirmation emails for the Forex conference? Yes. Confirmation emails are going to be sent later on today. You know, by the end of today, you're going to get confirmation emails. We have a lot of people showing up, man. Got around like 50, 60 people. Was it risky to take the GJ on the break of the 1 hour time frame? 1 hour time frame? Yes, it was risky because if you took it break based on the high, then your stop would have been like, you know, 24, 25 pips and your range is like 10 pips over here. It's not enough. So I would wait for price to break above 157.40 for it to continue bullish. So this would be a really good range to trade in. Coming price all the way to, you know, 159.20. I received my magic keys this morning. Awesome. Hey Raja, love you. Thank you. Learn from the mistake to stay away from the blowing their accounts. What's your thoughts on GU buys? My thoughts on GU buys. Pound USD buys. Let's take a... Hey, do you have an online community like Instagram? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's take a look over here. So, yes, we have Instagram right here. Instagram, Raja, right there. It's Instagram right there. All right. All right. Let me bring up. GU buys. Let's break down GU from the daily time frame, right? So looking at the daily time frame, daily is coming up to a possible rejection at 1.37500. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour is in consolidation. So ideally would want to wait for this 4-hour candle to close, because if the 4-hour is respecting this area as support, and if it really is moving bullish, then obviously you want price to continue moving up to maybe fill this wick here to the left hand side up at 1.37470, which is like 18 pips away, not bad. So looking at the 1-hour time frame, we're coming up to a possible rejection at this point. But then again, there's also a range to be filled, and we got to figure out what this market structure looks like on the 30-minute time frame, right? So we're going to put a yellow line right over here, right here. And if we see now, if this candle, this is the area, right? This candle here, this candle has to break and close above this area at this point. If it closes below, just like these candles close below, then it's going to be very tough to say that price is going to continue moving up or not. Right, so if, let's say for instance, we do continue moving bullish, now we got to measure this range. It's like a 11, 12 pip range, so I'd say it's like semi-okay to trade this range. Trades like yesterday on gold, that's experienced trade, not for close at 90%. Yeah, that one was like, I was swinging for the fences yesterday. So let me bring this up over here. So it was this one right over here, right? This buy I had on gold, it was right at this point. This was right here on this 15-minute time frame. Okay, let me just do this. Adjust price over here. Price was bullish. We had some sort of a support over here. Let me just bring up my zone. So we had a support area, we had a resistance area right here. This 15-minute candle, we created resistance. Next 15-minute candle broke and closed above, and this was the price where price started to move up. So if you saw my story, had my stop right over here in profits, right? Put my stops in profits and let the rest run. And apparently Yellen came in yesterday, said something, and that really pushed price up. Where did I close? I closed right here, around here. This was the area I closed. Now, if we look at it on the 4-hour time frame, now we have a much better story on the 4-hour time frame, because we had this 4-hour candle break above these highs at this point. So this was the New York session 4-hour candle, right? If you look on the daily time frame, daily was pushing above, 1792, 1793, and this is the breakdown we sent in our group, that if we do break above this area, there's a very high probability for price to continue moving up till 1803. So you can see all these trades taken on gold, right? These arrows you see, these are all the trades taken on gold. This is a real account on Dominion Markets. So all these trades were taken on gold. Now looking back at the 4-hour time frame, yeah, apparently did move up. Yeah, so we did move up, right? So right now we're just consolidating at this point. We're at a resistance and we're waiting for price to break above, let's say 1805, 1806, for price to potentially continue moving bullish. I think this will be the first target, 1808, which if you want to measure, this is around like 25, 26 pips away. But then again, we have a bigger range till like 1813, 1814. So yeah. So you can see I had a bunch of losses over here. 2, 3, yeah. Couldn't catch a break. Started my leaderboard account at this time as well when I was taking losses. So it's in a drawdown too. But it is what it is. Things happen. All right. Let's see here. All right. Is funding talent good? I have no idea. Yeah, it's good. They're pretty good. How's your profit this month? Almost 90,000. Minus the withdrawal, 16,000. Raja's the next character of Marvel movie would be Fluidity. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart, copy, and let's take a look at this chart. This is sent in the Gulag by Alex Minnick. Alex, oh, wrong chart. Oh no, actually I pasted the Zoom meeting over here. Damn. Okay, let's try that again. Damn, what's going on over here? Can't catch a break with anything here today. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Alex Minich. Thought this area cancel previous support resistance? Yes, but we have to keep this in mind, right? Even though price broke above this area, you know, even though we did break above and it came back down, we still got to keep this in mind. You know, so that's the thing. We can't just blindly take those trades. Why is Ted still calling sells in gold? No, he was calling buys. I think it was Friday. No, sells on Friday and then gold went up after that. So he took buys yesterday. How old our leaderboard works? I have no idea how old is leaderboard works. Let's take a look at here. So this is pound, yen, buys. See, I would agree with this, but I'd be cautious about, you know, that same resistance there. I'd still be cautious about that, you know, which we can clearly see. So I'd be a little bit wary of that. On a story today, he's calling sells based on weekly time frame. Well, he probably sees something. He probably sees something, you know. I have no idea. Probably sees something. You got to understand this, right? No matter how much expert of a person is, you know, let it be me, Ted, whoever that is, at the end of the day, you have to follow your own analysis. That's it. You have to follow your own analysis. I can't tell you the amount of times I've lost trades based on other experts saying price is going to move a certain way. You know, like the amount of times I'd be in a big drawdown and I would open Forex Factory and I would look at let's say I open market here, right? I open market over here and I would look at some analysis by an expert here and I'd say, okay, like, you know what, this makes sense, and if I'm in a drawdown, I'll get out of the drawdown because this expert is saying price is going to move a certain way in my direction, and I would hold it. It never went in my direction, you know. But what did it went in my direction was my own judgment at the end of the day. So that's what you got to do. You got to trust your own self. People believe in cTrader starting his own signal service. Yeah. On AUD/USD, if the candle closed above zone, let's take a look over here. Is it good to enter, or anything I need to look for before entering? Thank you. I think it's better. See, I'd wait for this candle to close because there's like 13 minutes left for this candle to close. So I would wait for this candle to close, and if the next one breaks the high, then we have this wick here to the left hand side, which price can fill. But then again, there's a lot of issues here, a lot of consolidation over here to the left hand side too. So we'll need a lot of volume to push price up. That's the one thing I would want to see. You know, would want to see some volume to really push price up. Everything went south when you moved to Pakistan. No, it's coming north. It's okay. There was a question on previous area in my chart. This question, previous area in your chart. In which case, is this still valid, please? Yes. Can we send charts in the YouTube chat? Yes, read the description. You don't understand English? Okay. Is there anyone else in YouTube that's doing live trades? Also you like him? No. All right. We're coming closer to 1806. Let's see. Thoughts on markets this August? Quiet. I don't think they're quiet. Markets have been just whacking me with a baseball bat since the last 2 weeks, man. Last 2 weeks has been difficult. Very, very, very difficult. So we're still trying to see how we can end the month strong. I actually had a pretty good first week of August. Last 2 weeks of August were just horrible. This is the last week of August, so I'm going to take it really slow in this last week, so I can just end August and move quietly in September. Do you have to open a live account with Dominion Market to see the leaderboard? Yes. No, actually no. You can just register, and then you can see the leaderboard from the PAM section. What time is New York session in Pakistan? It's about 3:30 p.m. right after I take a nap. So I take a nap at around 2:30 till like 2:45, 2:50, 15, 20-minute nap, and then we come here. Since I understand the power of cut loss short, I'm enjoying more. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, because at the end of the day, if you can really enjoy cutting losses short, you really start to enjoy trading. You know, because the trick is to have smaller losses than expected, and then to really work on to see how you can increase your gains. But your gains are going to stay the same. You know, the trick is just to have the smallest losses possible. You know, sometimes, you know, we struggle between when, like, if we are really cutting losses really, really short, or should we let some run. That comes with experience. I've been taking so many impulse entries to the point where I completely forgot that I have actual entries on just candle closing. Any secrets to falling asleep so quick for 20-minute nap? Yes, just empty your mind. Just empty your mind. Don't think about anything, and in 5 minutes, you're gonna be asleep. You're gonna be asleep in 5 minutes. Literally, just you just gotta empty your mind. You know, put your phone down, empty your mind, and just forget about everything. Clean your mind. You're gonna go to bed. I'm down 20% and I'm feeling discouraged to trade. Well, there are people who are down 100% and they are still depositing money to trade. So you should feel encouraged about that. That's old age. That's not old age. That's the way to go to sleep. That's not old age. Like if you look at guys in the army, you think they're old? No, that's how they're trained to sleep. You know, you just forget everything and then just go to sleep and wake up after 15, 20 minutes. How can I learn your strategy? It's understanding price action, since gold is ranging. So, I mean, pound yen is also, I think it's considered in a range at this point here. There's a contact number for Magic Keys. Shipment is stuck with customs as they mentioned wrong address. We already told you to email Magic Keys. So, I mean, just email Magic Keys. This stream is not where you're going to get your problem solved. You can't fix stupid. You can't even duct. Are you Muslim? Yes. I'm new. How can I learn your strategy? Okay. Want to register Taliban FX, as they said I could not. Yeah, I think you should. Can register with that name somewhere. You know, in some brokerage, Taliban FX trading account. Does this guy have my FX book? No. How do you control revenge trading? Find it difficult. I blew my entire account yesterday. Oh, wow. If you blew your entire account yesterday and you want to learn how not to revenge trade, just focus on 1 or 2 trades. That's it. 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. That's all you need at this point. 1 or 2 trades a day. Why are you with an unregulated broker? Considering they are wholly owned by an St. Vincent's entity, there's no assurance for your money. I have a huge stake in that unregulated platform, so the funds are extremely safe. But if we talk about unregulated versus regulated, on regulated platforms, you don't have freedom of leverage, you don't have freedom of hedging, you don't have freedom of okay, there's some platforms where you need to have at least a certain amount of pips. You know, so when you move to an unregulated platform, you have a lot of freedom. You know, you have freedom of leverage, you have freedom of trades you can take. There's no FIFO, like first in, first out, you know, because some places you can't even trade gold. So that's why I think unregulated brokerages, they're becoming up and up at this point right now. Like you look at Australia, right? ASIC capped the leverage. They capped the leverage where the Advantage FX and IC Markets open their offices. And they open their offices offshore to provide the same leverage to their clients, right? So that's the route people are going at this point. Let's be honest, the US are just as bad as them. That's true. Someone is using your name and picture to scam others on Instagram. If they fall for the scam, then they gotta, I mean, I don't know. I have already finished the Market Fluidity course and I'm planning to attend all your lives. I have seen that some days you work London and New York. Will you regularly one of the two sessions will you change venue because my work can only attend one of the two? Thank you very much. Yeah, I do London sometimes, but most times I'm going to be doing New York at this point. It just depends on what's happening, you know, because where I'm living right now, Pakistan, things happen like this. Like this, someone can show up at my house with no call, no appointment. So when these things happen, you just have to change the timings at that point. You know, it is what it is. Do you know how to apply to be a pro trader on Australia to get, you know how to apply? You can get 500 if you trade a certain amount of lots in 3 consecutive months. Oh, wow. Damn. GJ, should I wait? Yes, I'm waiting for GJ. I am waiting for pound yen over here. Waiting for pound yen above, let's say 157.50. 157.50. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for over here. Gold as well, we're waiting here. All right, Karthik Singh is gonna go in timeout over here. Karthik Singh doesn't understand what we just told him. Do you think trading the pre-London was the reason for your losses in last weeks? I think trading the London session overall was the reason for my losses. London is just hard, man. It's difficult. You made 12% this month. How do I know when to stop or continue trading for the month? Your view on monthly targets? My view on monthly targets is to, I would say, just aim for withdrawals, right? Like, what's your goal? What's your goal? Like, if you're up 10%, what's your goal with that gain, right? Can you withdraw that amount to pay like a small bill or like buy coffee for somebody, for your wife, girlfriend, family, whatever, right? So have like those like small goals. If you have $1,000 account, you can easily withdraw $100 a month or $150 a month, you know, and put that towards your internet bill, your phone bill, whatever the case is, right? $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, you can easily withdraw $150 a month, and slowly you can put that towards a bill. You know, once you start to do that, you then move into the realm of discipline and consistency, because once you move into discipline and consistency, then slowly those withdrawals just start to get bigger because your account gets bigger, because you're consistent at that point, and slowly you start to withdraw money for your internet bill, your car insurance, your car payment, your phone bill, you know. Then slowly you can say, okay, like, you know what, now I'm making enough where I can withdraw my rent. You know, the moment you withdraw your rent, that's when things really start to shift, because now initially primarily you were paying your rent from your primary income, but when that rent comes out from Forex, the money you're making in your primary income, that goes straight to the bank, saved. You know, now you're saving money in that case. That's what I did. You know, I didn't go out and saying, oh, I'm going to make $1 million. No, I went down and said, okay, how can I pay bills from trading? Because at the end of the day, why we come to trading is what they say. Oh, we're financially independent, you know, but they all say, oh, no, you got to get a fucking Lamborghini to be financially independent. How are you going to pay for that, right? You got to start small. You got to start slow. Slow bills, one bill after the next. And this is something that takes time. 6 months, 7 months, man, it's a wonderful feeling. You know, it's a wonderful feeling. Like the moment you withdraw your rent or your mortgage from trading, everything changes. Your whole view of how the world works and how the money works, it changes. You're like, fuck, this is crazy. You know, I used to work like 3 hours a day for this, and now, you know, it's working out. So pound yen is rejecting this area over here, coming back into consolidation. Just like kind of like waiting over here. Let's see how big this range is. You know, this is like it's a 20 pip range over here. 20 pip range. 1 minute left for this candle to close. Why don't you use can you please briefly speak on Forex tax? I withdrew almost 1K. Do we get taxed on withdrawals, or how much we gain? You gotta talk to your accountant. Every country, every state has different laws, you know, so you gotta talk to an accountant. Can you tell me what 1 pip value for one lot on gold is? 1 pip is $1. Um, Naija, guys, let's link up on some platform. Nah, no idea what that is. Can I send an email for conference today? It's already closed. We've locked in people. Maybe next one. Could you please help me on GU? I'm longs. Oh. Someone is in buys from 1.36100. Well, that's a pretty good position, man. 1.36100. Right down over here. What do you need help with? Just got, and I'm stuck on what should I do? I don't know. Just secure some profits and let the rest run. Would you go for GJ if price closed below 150, 150, 250? Yes, that's what I'm looking at. Below this area, I'll be looking for sells. Or if we can create a support somewhere over here, then I'll be looking at sells for price to continue moving down. And this will be a pretty good range, a 15-16 pip range. With volume, we can continue on moving down till 150, 250. So this will be a nice area to take sells in pound yen. So looking at 1 hour time frame, ooh, wow, look at this. Rejection on a 1 hour time frame. 30-minute candle also rejecting. Yeah, would need a candle to make a wick up and then continue down. Are you going to be live for the NFP? Yes. I want to sign up for the conference. Is there any space left? Ozair, you know what? Message me on Slack. If you get the email for, so there's a deposit fee for 500 rupees, 500 rupees. So once those are done, then consider yourself in. What's the sell target on gold? Would it be all the way down to 1800 or before that in your analysis? Message already? Okay. Sell target on gold. I think it's going to be below 1800. If we can break below 1800, then we can take a look at 1797. Oh wow, looks like pound yen is going to continue moving without making a wick up. Yeah, I think this will be a very good range here for price to continue down into 150, 300. You know, then we're looking at 150, 250. When will we get a reply to our email for conference? It's going to be later on today. My broker don't allow me to secure half profit. If I need secure, I need close the trade. Do you know which broker? Yeah, because you're with a regulated broker. That's why you can't secure half. Sometimes it happens that way, you know, like they have some rules that you need to follow because they're regulated. Guys, you gotta understand this. Regulation is not always a good thing. It's not a good thing all the time. Regulations only come in when the organizations don't want you to succeed. That's it. Are you in a sell? No, I'm not in a sell. I was waiting for it to wick up and then continue down. That's what I was waiting for. Because it does seem like it did some sort of a fake out here. Because look, we had a resistance, price broke up, came back inside. So I was waiting for it to wick up and then continue down. So I think it's going to continue moving bearish from this point. In what situations do you wait for a wick up? All situations. In all of the situations, I wait for a wick up. In MT5, your spread is so high. No, it's not. It's like MT5 spread is, this is the spread right here. 1.2, 1 pip, 1.4, 1.3, 1.4. Gold is 1.5. Your JPY is less than a pip, less than a pip, less than a pip, less than a pip over here. Oh, pound USD is less than a pip. When sessions open like NY or NYC, I saw sometimes it just goes without making a wick. Yes, that's true. It does go without making a wick. And that's when experience comes in, when you're like, okay, like, you know what, this is the NY open. There's a lot of volume. What's the probability it's going to continue moving without a wick? You know, that's at NY open, NYSC, just as you said, Alexander. So those are the points where you just go with a smaller risk at first and then slowly start to increase risk as you um, get more comfortable. As this is last week of the month, do you think it can break previous month low? Well, which pair are we talking about? What time is NYSE open? 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Oh, GJ. Can GJ break the month low? Yeah, that's far away. I don't know. That's like almost 200 pips away. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that means this weekly candle has to break this weekly low over here. That's like far, far away at this point. Is there a way to join the first conference? I kind of missed that. It's in Pakistan, so if you can come to Pakistan, sure. Yeah, gold is coming up over here at 1806. Do you have to pay tax for Forex in Pakistan? You gotta talk to an accountant. For me, it's in the gray area. Can anyone help me? How can I show the MT5 mobile the arrows of trade history? I want to journal my trades. Not on mobile. It doesn't happen on mobile. Yo, please give me that pip calculator on MT5. All you gotta do is click the middle mouse button. This one right here. So this is what you gotta do. Look. You gotta click this button right here, the middle mouse button, and then you gotta drag the cursor. And that's gonna show you on pips. And also on mobile you can get it as well. Are local bank deposits available? Yes. Alright. Why do you think London is harder than NY? Is it because the market's setting up for the day? Mostly I think it's harder than NY is because I haven't traded London session in a while. You know, so that's why it was a little harder for me. Because I haven't traded London session in a while. So I was still getting used to that. So that's why, you know, bad things happen. Will you be doing an impulse entry on gold above 1806? Yes, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You guys got to understand when impulse entries are taken, right? So if you take a look at this right here, you'll need a candle to close above 1806 and you'll have to wait for the next candle to break the high for an impulse entry. Once price is broken a level and closed, what makes you enter a trade on the closed candle versus the wick up technique? We already talked about that. New York Open and NYSE, like there has to be a lot of volume in the market. Trying to execute a buy on pound yen right here. It's like a 9-10 pip stop for price to continue on moving down till 15300. I think 15300 would be a pretty good target at this point. So we'll see. When do you announce you're going to work? Yes, it's announced in the same day, and it's also announced in our price action breakdown that is posted. How long does it take for the customer support to get back to you? Around like 6 hours, 7 hours. You know, our customer support works on from one time zone. So if you can email them at the right time, you get an answer back in like 15-20 minutes. But other than that, it takes about 6-7 hours because of different time zones. What's the difference between two sessions in your opinion? One is London and one is New York. What was the basis of your TP on gold yesterday? It was just based off of the daily time frame, daily and the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, pound yen is looking to continue moving bearish over here. We'll see. We shall see how well this plays out. Because we had a resistance here, price broke up, candle came back in the range. This is almost like a 20-24 pip range, pretty decent range for price to move. So if this is a fake out, then technically this candle should continue moving bearish. or the next candle should continue moving bearish. Gold is moving up. Yes, that's correct. We got a break above 1806. I notice you don't trade NYCE open because I'm busy at that time. Do you suggest any learning video for price action? Yes, YouTube. Yeah. GJ running 8 pips, 2 more to go. Oh, amazing. Sometimes gold is very volatile and I don't have confirmation to close trade. What should I do on those occasions? Because within 10 seconds, I find myself 10 pip drawdown without managing. Well, once you go in, once price comes into profits and starts to go at break even, then you gotta really be on your toes to see if you're gonna manage the trade or what you're gonna do at that point. Are you in any trade? Yes, I am in a pound yen sell at this point. Pound yen sell is on the go right here. Just like this one right here. Let's see here. Can you give us some information about risk management? There was a webinar we did, right? I don't think it's on YouTube at this point. Let's see here. Oh, I mean the blue one on the top right corner of your screen. Blue one on the top right corner of your screen. There is no blue one on the top right corner. We are waiting for candle to close to take an entry, but before candle closing, it went far from my entry. So at that time, how should I find an entry? So this is a very common theme with a lot of people, right? If you're looking for entries, and if prices moved away from the point you should have taken an entry, you got to now look at that and say that, okay, where would you have entered the trade? And if you can find an area where you would have comfortably entered a trade, then you got to make notes of that, because those things are going to happen over and over and over again, right? So you got to be very mindful of the fact that, okay, where would you enter trades? If you missed the trade, where would have been a perfect position at the same time, and so on and so forth. How do you get that list of spreads? You got to press F10. You press F10 and then you're going to get more information. Let's see here. Looks like we're coming down over here. I don't think so. Looks like we're rejecting at this point. Local deposit withdrawals available in the mini markets? Yes. Could you make Magic Keys sound customizable? I think you can turn it off and on. Alright, let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart is sent by Mr. Soul Healing Frequency. So buy stop activated after retracement. Oh, price went up 9 pips, retraced at green line rejection area, closed 90% at 7 pips. Oh, nice, well done. Stop loss activated, made $6. Oh, beautiful. You made profit over here. Amazing. Amazing. Very, very nice. Don't you think the pound yen range was too small? I think it's okay. Like, look, we're like 152, 150, 520, all the way down here to 150, 300, 25 pips. I think it's okay range over here. And with being in the pre-New York session, I think with volume, unless we break this high, it's still a very good probability for price to continue down. We also talked about how that move up, this move up could be a fake out if this candle closed back in the range. Did you disconnect your account from leaderboard? No, it's still open. I'm waiting for August to end before I start taking trades back on there again, because there's no use in taking losses there and people losing money. It's just, August is just hard. How do I choose between all those opportunities to trade? One or two are the best of the day. You just got to choose one or two. That's it. Choose 1 or 2 trades, and that's it. That's all what you got to do. Gold fake out कर रहा है 4 hour का low बनाने के लिए. Well, we'll see. If gold breaks below 1800, then we can continue on down. So we'll see how well we can move. Will you be doing NY permanently? So far we will. You know, if opportunity still persists, so far we will. So yeah, just waiting for gold to move above 1806. We'll see what happens. All right, I'll be right back. All right. New candle has started on 15-minute time frame. Still in the trade, no problem. Got some new shorts here today. New shorts came in the mail. Amazing. Gold still ranging, waiting for this price to break above 1806. Pound yen, if this is a fake out, we should continue moving down, 150-300. And if that's a true fake out, then we should break 150-250 and continue on moving bearish by NYSE open. How could I use Bitcoin to avoid tax? You're going to go to jail if you avoid tax. What kind of question is that? How can I avoid tax? You can't avoid tax. If the money goes in your bank account, you can't avoid tax. Can't. There's no way you're going to avoid tax. Are you in GJ? Yes. Best way to backtest Forex simulator. You can't mess with the IRS. No, you can't. You can't mess with IRS. Can't mess with CRA. Can't mess with FIA. Can't mess with no ABC. Nothing. Unless you start an offshore company in Dubai. Yeah, there we go. 0% tax. All the rich people skip tax. Actually, let me tell you about this one thing over here. If you, in Pakistan, you're not taxed on 400,000 rupees, which is like, actually that's not enough. Forget about it. Is it wise to close half on GJ if it breaks previous 15-minute high? I don't know, you tell me. You gotta tell that to yourself with experience over here. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still in this trade. About 1.7 pips over here. Soon to be continuing down here. Probably we can go down till 150, 300. We'll see. We shall see what happens. On MT5, it's the top. On MT5, Raja, it's in the top right of your. Oh, that one. Yeah, that came with magic keys. That's a script that came with magic keys. If price comes below 150, 260, can we think about sell in GJ? Yes. Below 150, 260, 250, yes, because that's strong support over here, and then you have a range going all the way down towards 150, 100. What is A book and B book? A book is where all your orders go into the market, and B book is where none of your orders go back into the market. That's what it is, A book and B book. So it's oh wow, okay, latest Hollywood and Bollywood movies HD. Man, this guy starts spamming now. Oh god damn, he's losing it over here. So much spam. Relax, man. What happened to your standing desk? I am on a standing desk. Nothing happened. Alright, look at this. Pound yen is coming downtown. A little bit. Gotta be careful over here. Gotta be careful not to get too excited over here. Yesterday's email considered for conference? Yes. So everyone is going to get some sort of a confirmation later on here today about the venue, times, and all that. Can you Google which FX brokers are A book and B book? Have a look. You'll find most brokers that are B book tend to offer sign-up offers. That's true. That's true as well. But in defense of all the other B book brokers, this is what I gotta say. You know, at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that when you place trades, your trades are executed properly. You know, your trades, there's no lag, there's no delay in closing orders, basically there's no fuck up, you know. And I mean, just be profitable. You know, if you're profitable and someone is B booking you, they're gonna lose money. You know, if you're profitable and someone is not B booking you, it's going to be the same thing. So at the end of the day, you got to make sure you're a profitable trader. That's it. But if your trades are laggy, you know, there's a big delay, they don't get executed into the market, there's a bit of a, you know, fugaziness when it comes towards withdrawals or deposits, then, you know, there's something bigger than A book or B book. Are you still planning a conference in Turkey and Dubai? Yes, probably in October, somewhere in October, November. I will come from Lahore. Do you want anything from Lahore? No, bro. Bas tu aaja. Bas yehi kafi hai. Is the mini markets part A book and B book? No, everything goes into the market. You know, we teach people how to trade, and if we teach people how to trade, we can't risk B booking people because then we're gonna lose money. You know, so just, you know, like, come on. Secured 14 pips on GJ. Oh, nice. Yeah. Gold waiting to break above 1806. Can you explain the reason of trading in the range, just expecting the volume to push down? Yeah, expecting the volume to push down. This is pre-New York volume over here. it's so this is like a 25 pip range over here, right? 25 pip range, almost 25 pip range. We had price create resistance. Then we had a break above this area. Price came back in the range. So this move up almost became a fake out. If this is a fake out, then there's a high probability for price to continue back down in this range, right? So if you have a sell from this area, and if now this candle breaks its own high, then you can manage risk and you can close in a small, minute loss at that point. You know, so that's why. I mean, from a risk perspective, very safe, you know, but the upside is pretty big because if that is a fake out, then there's a high probability price can continue moving down to 150, 300. And if that's a true fake out means that if price couldn't sustain itself up, then there's a high probability it's going to sustain itself down later on. So the upside potential is going to get much bigger. And here, upside, I don't mean price moving up. Here, upside, I mean price moving in your favor. Because I know someone's going to say, hey, bro, you just said down, now you're talking about upside. Man, you guys in the gulag are just, some people are just stupid, man. Holy. Just dumb. Where'd you guys come from? What's your leverage? Can you talk about leverage? My leverage is 500 to 1. TP and GJ is 150, 100. Well, if it gets there, amazing. Maybe you should do it Urdu stream sometimes, exclusive for subcontinent Indo-Pak. No, I can't do Urdu streams. Like, come on. You guys gotta learn English. Like, English is a universal language. No matter how patriotic you are to your language, English is the universal language. You just gotta accept it. So do you think it's safe to take another sell and GJ breaks the low support? Well, if it comes down to break this area, then you got to look to see if we have some confirmation. I think you'll need to see a candle to close probably somewhat like this. And then maybe anticipate the next candle to continue down. Can you explain leverage? I never understood it. So leverage, basically, the easiest way I can explain leverage is let's say you have 10 to 1 leverage, right? You have a 10 to 1 leverage and you have a $1,000 account. On that $1,000 account, on the 10 to 1 leverage, this means now hypothetically speaking, without doing any mathematics, at any given point, a maximum that you can lose is about $10 or $15. That's the maximum you can lose before your margin runs out. You know, if you have a 500 to 1 leverage and you have a $1,000 account, at any given time, let's say, for example, you can lose $500 at any given time before your margin runs out. So the higher the leverage, the bigger opportunity you have to over risk and lose more money than you anticipated to lose. So when you have a lower leverage, that means now you don't have the ability to lose as much, which is why regulation comes in on brokers and they say, okay, now you guys can only offer 30 to 1 because people in our country, they're just dumb traders and they keep on losing. So we're going to cap the leverage. We're going to regulate leverage here so that people can't lose money because they don't know how to trade. You know, so regulation on leverage only comes from a few people who can't trade, and then they go cry to the authorities that we're losing money here, and then those places get regulated. Check. Oh, just got to manage risk over here again. Pound yen, close another half. All right, let's take a look at this UJ over here. USD JPY. Remove all analysis. Let's take a look on the daily time frame. Daily is a mess over here. Looking on the 4-hour time frame. Actually, 4 hours coming down over here. Looking at the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour is at a support. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, 30 minutes also at a support. Now, if we break this support, our next support is 5 pips away, so it's not enough range. Yeah, it is just not enough range. It's garbage. USD/JPY is straight garbage, like 14, 13. What are you going to do with this? I use IC markets, and as soon as I open a trade, there's automatic stop loss 1 to 2 pip away from entry, and it gets hit in a second, not even letting me put my own stop loss in TP. I don't know. I think you got to contact IC markets. Why did you short GJ? I came here late. Well, you can go back in the stream. Salman Khan, Raja, please hear MT5 counter. I searched almost 1 hour for tips on Google. Yeah, this is something we custom made for Magic Keys. Yeah, gold is just consolidating over here. Time to sit down. Time to sit down. Gotta go to Giga Mall over here later on. And then gotta go to the gym. Amir Khan is a better actor. Yes, he's also a boxer. Because you're using market depth and your stop loss is already in. Yes. I used to have that issue as well. Hey, Kevon is here, my buddy. Alright, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is 4-hour chart. 4-hour flipping bearish. It's in consolidating. 25 pip till first support. Previous 4-hour strong bearish clean range over here. I think you need to do the same analysis on the 1-hour time frame. Yeah, you got to do the same analysis on the 1-hour time frame. All right, we have the 30-minute candles closing. 15-minute candles have also closed. 15-minute is losing volume, but the 30-minute is still open at this point. See right here, sell is still open. Manage the risk a couple times. And this 30-minute, if it respects the high, I think we can still continue moving bearish, walking into NY Open here in about 30 minutes. Where is your watch? My son put it somewhere and I can't find it. What happened to GJ trade? No one is talking about it. I'm still in it. Negative Nancy's over here. Come on, man. Gotta show some positivity over here. Negative Nancy's. Can I buy it in September? Yes. When's the Magic Key shipping start? It already started. Hey, Daddy, can you adopt me? Already have too many kids. Looking at the fact that you take 30 to 50 lots, is a 5 lot still much for you? Yes. 5 is still a lot. 5 is still like $500 at 10 pips. You know? Hope you're doing well, Raja. Question, if you don't mind. Oh, do you notice any type of mental change after moving to a country with another currency where dollars is worth more? Yes, there was a big change. There was a big change mentally. So it took me maybe 2 to 3 weeks to kind of like adjust to that change. Because people will come to our house and I'd be giving them money, just like, here's some for you, here's some for you. Not realizing that it's just the relativity is different. So I had to get that through my mind, you know, those things. So, oh wow, look at this. Pound yen is coming down now. Beautiful. Come on. How many days it take to get the Magic Keys in Toronto after shipping my order? Depends on how fast Canada Post workers work, how fast they can run around with your package, like, you know, how much you gave them. Probably, okay, so for example, this is 1,000 rupees, right? 1,000 rupees is almost, I said, like $8 US, PKR to USD. Yeah, almost $6. Yeah, $6, right? Yeah, almost $6. 1,000 rupees is about $6. And a plumber came to our house the other day. We had to remove the bathtub and we had to do a couple of other stuff. And I gave him 1,500 rupees. And he was like, oh, thank you so much. 1,500 is like $9, you know? So it's a huge change, massive change. I remember we called the plumber in Canada. just to have a look at stuff, he took $150, you know, and 150 is like 24,000 rupees. So massive difference. You know, I was like, what the hell is this? So it was hilarious too, because I was like, no, damn. Um, how it really men feels when they gave Raja gave them 2 rupees. No. Uh, you said 10 pip 5k. Which pair is it? 10 pip 5k? I never said 10 pip 5k. Gold is pushing up towards 1806 over here. Some people are getting excited. If you're looking for impulse entry, I'm looking for impulse entry. I'm looking to take a buy above 1806.50. What age you first hit 100k? I think when I was 2016 I started trading. 2016. 2015 I was doing door to door. 2014, I think 2014 was when I first grossed 100k. Yeah, 2014. Almost like what, 6 years ago? I'm 34 now. Probably when I was 28. Yeah, when I was 28. When I was 28, I did my first 100k grossed. I grossed my first million when I was 33. Last year or a year before that. Yeah, I think in 2020. 2019. All right. Send me $5? Sure. Send me your PayPal. I'll send you $5. I'm from India. Cam, see that. I think you need first to learn how to spell so I can understand what you're asking. How much he needed per month to stay in Pakistan? How much be needed per month to stay in Pakistan? We just did our budget. How much it costs us to stay here per month? It's around. It went close to 180,000 rupees, so almost like $1,000. And this is having like 2 gardeners, a full-time maid, kid going to school, good school, actually a really good school, electricity, all bills, gas, everything, eating out, everything, $1,000. That's cheap country. Yeah, that's what I said earlier on in my stories. You know, a lot of opportunity. I'm ready to cut my losses short here again as this candle starts to break the high of the previous 15-minute candle. See right over here on the 15-minute candle, we're about to break the high. You look at my lot size, 7 lots. I'm gonna press close half on my magic keys. Boom, 3.7, closed half. Managed risk over here, right? You gotta manage risk. Does Pakistan like foreigners? Yes, saw foreigners here today. I think you should pay close attention to how the previous 15-minute rejected. Yes, we're rejecting this area. We're in a range, so now this would be like was trying out this trade, but losing way less than I like. What on this trade I'm losing what, like maybe like $700 on 30 lot. That's okay. It's soft. First they gave me 20% discount on Magic Keys for 1 day, and now I'm asking them to give me that discount again, but they're not giving. I just want to buy it with discount. Well, you should have just bought it with the first discount, right? Well, you can't get a discount and think about it. You just got to take it. If you think about it, they'll take it away. In your current situation, are you still struggling with money? Yes, I struggle with money every day. I come on the charts. I have to fight the banks. I have to fight other traders. I have to fight institutions to make money. I'm struggling with money all the time. I mean, you got to have that mindset to be hungry all the time. Like, like you always got to have that feeling of scarcity. My whole problem is that at some point in time, or someone back there, someone is working in the shadows to take everything from me. Everything. That's the sort of mindset I have at this point. Raja is big. How big is the chance of getting kidnapped in Pakistan as a white boy? you're not gonna get kidnapped. Trust me. I mean, you're not getting kidnapped. Trade like costume. Yeah, like I have that feeling that someone's gonna take away everything I have. So I just gotta keep on going. I'm always struggling for everything, all the time. That's the mindset I have. But if you're white and you come over here, you're gonna get a lot of stares. Like people just look at you, just stare. They stare at you. When you stare back, they go like this, and then they come and say hello to you. It's crazy. Very friendly. I bought magic keys on screen, but everything I opened 2 different trades on different pairs. It won't switch positions to manage the orders. How do I know a fix? Gotta contact magic keys. What's your bias on gold? I'm waiting for price to break above 1806.50. How long do you watch gold before start executing trades? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to start executing trades at this point. I'm going to plan the trade, right? And my plan on gold is to so this is what I was thinking 2 minutes ago. If price breaks above 1806.50 and the candle doesn't close and still like 15 minutes left, 10 minutes left, I might do a impulse entry for price to continue up. But if a candle can close above 1806, then that may give me an opportunity for price to still continue bullish. Are you good if you only talk English there? Yes. I'm on the plane about to take off. Thank you for the chat. Oh, have a good flight, brother. I'd be more scared at the American bar. What's your advice for those that want to quit their 9 to 5 and trade full time? I think we talked about that earlier on. If you want to trade full time, you gotta ask yourself, what's your goal with trading full time? What do you want to achieve with trading full time? What does trading full time mean to you? Does trading full time means like you're going to pay your bills from trading? I think that's what it means for everybody else, right? If you want to trade full time, you want to make sure your bills are paid from trading, and that's what you got to focus on. We also talked about this earlier on that, start with like a phone bill, withdraw that, pay that, and start with a electricity bill or internet bill or whatever. How much was your monthly budget in Canada? Holy shit, man. Don't even ask me that. It was just way too much. So this is what my monthly is over here. Having gardeners, full-time servant, everything. Everything that you can imagine. Everything you can imagine. Like if we up the budget till like, let's say 1100, I wouldn't even have to get up to get water. I'll have water get to me. In Canada, it was 6,500 a month. Incredible. I was like, it's like crazy. $6,500 a month. And no servants, one gardener, So, fucking unreal. It's just insane. All right, pound yen, gonna close the trade right over here. Close everything over here. So it was a 30 lot, lost around about $1,100 on a 30 lot, That's okay. So initial analysis of this to be a no trade range was correct. So just gonna wait now. Yeah, it's just whatever, massive range over here. Who's your top student? Mind sharing some story? Yes, he was from, actually, I'll show you right here on Instagram. I think he has his Instagram. What's his Instagram? His Instagram is JAN. See here. JAN. No, I'll have to find it. He's done very, very well. He's done very, very well now. He was a part of our London boot camp. Let me see over here. So I think it was boot camps. No, not London. He was a part of our Toronto boot camp. If this loads in time, I can show you this. This was Chicago. Went to Toronto. Yeah, this guy right here. This guy right here. After the boot camp, he started trading. Lost some. Oh, then he went to Dallas. Went to Miami again. Then this was a London one here. He started trading. After 6 months, he called me up. He's like, "Hey Raja, I'm coming to pick you up. We're gonna go have some food. You know, lunch is on me, whatever." And I'm like, "All right, sure. You know, perfect, awesome." And then he came around. Oh, Daniel Savage, yes, he's another very, very successful student of mine. He has a Rolls Royce now from his signals. So he came in a GT3 RS. I was like, what the hell, bro? Like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, man. I mean, things have been going good. He withdrew 150,000, put down a deposit for 70,000 for the GT3 RS, and yeah, now he owns a fleet of cars. Now he also has his primary work is snow removal company. That's what he does in the wintertime. Summertime, he trades, makes money, and yeah, he's doing very, very well now. Are you thinking about coming to Portugal for boot camp? Yes, we'll see. Sent you a message on Slack. It's important. Oh, okay, Mr. Abdul Hamid. We shall take a look at this. What about India for boot camp? India wouldn't allow me in, so it's going to be very difficult. Let's see here. Yeah, just consolidating over here now. Nothing's happening at this point. Nothing is happening. How do I remove chasing my losses back? I do not overtrade or chase trades, but I still somehow want to make back all the losses of this month. You can't. You can't make back those losses. You just can't. It's not going to happen. You have to accept that, right? I mean, when people start thinking about, I want to make back my losses, that's when they start failing, right? So if I look at, let's say we look at my results from 8th August till 27th August. So this is what I did in the last 2 weeks of August, right? From 8th August till 20th August here, $22,000 in loss, you know, yeah, $27,000 in loss. You know, that's what I did. I'm not thinking about making these losses back. This was where I just was like, nah, it's just going to go up and lost a big amount over here. But like, I'm not thinking about making these losses back. Every trade that you're going to take is going to be a new and independent trade than the previous trade. When you start to think about your losses back, that's like remembering all the bad things that have happened to you. And when you start thinking about all the bad things that have happened to you, then you don't think clearly, right? You have to move on. You have to look at a new trade as a new opportunity and see that, okay, how can you get another winning trade? That's it. And sooner or later, your mind is going to be clear and you're going to stop thinking about losses. You know, and just get comfortable with losses. You know, losses are part of the game. Get comfortable at managing risk. You know, losses are not good, but managed losses are very, very, very good. You know, so always look at how you can manage your loss. You know, like I had a 30 lot right here, lost about, you know, $1,100. If this was me, let's say 4 years ago, first of all, I wouldn't be trading 30 lots 4 years ago. But if I was, this would have been a $3,000 loss. Right? So you have to get really, really good, and you have to be really excited about managing losses. Because the moment you start thinking, oh, you have to make a win, you start rushing into trades because you want to make a winning trade. You want to make $1 hit today. It's not going to happen, man. It takes time. Just like a business. A business takes time too. You know, so you got to take it very, very slow. What about Italy or London boot camp? Probably next year. I want to change my family's life. Well, I don't know what to say about that. You always answer my questions somehow very fast, very precise. Oh, thank you. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is pound yen buys above this area. This was my initial plan. Looks good. Sells below this area. Nice. I think buys look much cleaner than sells, so we'll see what happens. Ruben, I started watching your lives on YouTube 1 year ago. I joined Market Fluidity this year, and now I trade a 5-figure account. Thank you so much. Oh, amazing. Keep what you're doing. I've done other courses before. Down Savage Bundle. Anybody explains pricing? Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Can you connect Magic Keys with iPad? No. Did you meet Wakar? Yes. If you want to recover your losses today, take a trade on NZD/USD. It's very obvious. Small lots. Close it after 4 hours from now. But take a trade on where? Buy or sell? Every trade is independent? Yes. How do I deal with not holding a losing trade for so long? What's the psychology behind it? I tend to hold trades with hope of it coming back. Yeah, you just can't. That's like when a girl leaves you and you still, you know, go to sleep with her picture in your wallet, hoping she's going to come back, and then she gets married to some other guy and never comes back, and you still have hope. That's what this is, you know. So if you're in a losing trade, just fucking accept it. Accept it's a losing trade, just cut it. You know, like a lot of young guys, you know, you guys don't practice risk management in real life. How the fuck are you going to practice risk management in trading? You know? The girl just gets married and you're just hoping, oh, I wish she puts a status of being single again, and she never does that. Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Do you use any indicators? If yes, which are they? I don't use any indicators. Do you look at the charts outside of your 2-hour sit-down session? Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Are you doing NY sessions daily? Yes. Probably going to aim for another NY session tomorrow. I'm planning to pass 100K challenge with you, inshallah. Nice. Hopefully you get there. Do you use a VPN? No, I don't use VPN. For TikTok, I use VPN because TikTok is banned in Pakistan right now. Someone is moaning in a live stream. That's true. Mr. Raja, are you planning to come to Lahore any conference? No. Probably no. It's going to be very difficult. Probably next year. Danish. Just stopped in. Can you go over the US30 chart? No. I think you need to send a chart first, and then we're going to take a look at that chart. Ooh, love from India. Gold will fall. Barish donated 40 rupees. Thank you, thank you. 40 rupees is going to go a long way. Someone is saying gold is going to go up. Someone is saying gold is going to go down. We'll have to wait and see. We got to break above 1806 to go up. We got to break below 1800 to go down. So this is what we have as of right now. Let's put this over here as well. Potential sells below 1800. I also started trading with Jason Woods. He is the best at what he does with an initial investment of 1400. I made up to 4,000 in just a week of trading with him, his trading strategies. Wow, these bots are getting smarter. I'm up 8% on FTMO and I'm getting FOMO on trying to make the last 2%. What do you recommend? I recommend skip today and come back tomorrow. That's what I recommend. Skip today, come back tomorrow, so that your FOMO can calm down a little bit. What is the best way to close the trade in risk management terms? How do I scale out to manage losses? Is it the only one part scoping or being profitable? Please help me, King Raja. Just go over the trade here we took today. Go over the trade we took today. We managed risk today. Go over that trade. It's funny how I handle around $100 each day, but trading view just declined me $10. Oh. All right, let's take a look at this over here. Okay. Pretty satisfied how I managed my risk when it broke the previous 15-minute high. If I didn't close the trade, I would have lost 10 more pips. Thank you, bro. Oh, nice. Someone donated 20 SEK. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's my dream to meet with you as a student I'm excited as a kid, excited before Eid. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good session. It's going to be an amazing session. What's this? Rashad is having a $100 million deal on the phone. Man looked so serious on the phone. You know, in Pakistan, if someone has a nice car and they're on the phone, this is how they drive. On the phone, this is how they drive, like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I recently started watching a live the way you trade. Did you learn from someone? Yes, Ted. Is there a best risk reward ratio? Yes, where you can make the most amount of games with the least amount of risk. What is this? Can I use my fees to buy magic keys? Correct. Okay. Also, if I'm short $30, can I still use it? Or I have to reach 160? You have to reach 160, bro. The amount of emails we get is just unbelievable. You know, some guy messages saying, "Hey man, so I want to get the mentorship for $500. How about you take commissions from some of my trades and then I can pay the rest as a fee?" Like, no, they're two different things, two very different things. Are you in property? Currently, I am sitting in a property. Yes. I recently started watching a live the way you trade. Okay. If there's a clean structure to the left, do you take into consideration if there's resistance behind clean structure? Yes. So looking at gold above 1806, it's pretty clean, right? Look, we have the only thing in the way is this rejection at 1808. Above this area, we have clean candles going all the way till 1813 on gold. You know, so it just depends if you can break above 1807, 1808 for price to continue up. Someone called me to borrow money, that's why I was serious. Oh. When someone calls me to borrow money, I just say, hey, we're handing out free food every Thursday, just come and get some. 80% of the time when you give money to somebody, this is just from personal experience. When you give money to somebody, 80% of the time you're not getting it back. Just consider that just gone, you know, right off the bat. Just write it off. You never ever get it back. If they don't have that money today, they're never going to have it later on. 80% of the time. Some people are good people, but you know, you just don't get it. Yeah, you lose friends too. That's why I never give money to friends. Like, you know, unless it's something very smart, unless it's smart as in like, hey man, like, you know, so and so things happen and I need to get so and so done. Can I get a loan of this and this? I'll pay you on these terms, like, you know, this over here, this over here, this over here. Then that kind of makes sense, you know. Or someone says, hey man, I just need this amount, and it's just never coming back. Lost my cousin over 1,000. Oh, damn. Sorry for your loss, bro. Lost your cousin over 1,000. I'm confident now. I'm thinking about getting FTMO challenge. Please, what do you think about it? Oh, I managed to build $100 to 500 in less than 2 months. I think if you manage to build 100 to 500, now go from 500 to 1,000, right? Once you can go from 500 to 1,000, withdraw that 500 and put that towards FTMO and then do FTMO. This way you'll have money in the pocket from profits and you're going to have a funded account. You know who do people do mean well? Yeah, I mean, sucks we grew up together. I haven't seen or heard from him in 5 to 6 years. Yeah, over $1,000. That's petty. Yeah, pound yen is still consolidating over here. What an amazing stream here today. NY Open coming up and nothing's happening so far. Oh, after gaining full approval in the US, Pfizer will be able to officially market its vaccine by its real name, Comirnaty. When it received full approval in the UK, Moderna chose Spikevax, which goes harder than a pack placement show. Spike. Damn. Yeah, this is going to be a new normal now. Vaccines, vaccine passports. This is going to be the new normal now. Sorry, YouTube. We're not talking bad about the vaccines, so don't fucking drop this stream over here. They dropped one of my streams. We're talking bad about the whole situation. Hey, Raja, since 1 week NY Open is moving like a headless chicken, that's correct. Are you vaxxed? I am, prefer not to say. I am not, but I have contacts. That's all what I'm gonna say. Raja, where's Rakeel? He went away after making my green tea. I have $1,000 to collect from friends, and now because of this corona, I have only 500 in my bank account. Yeah, man, someone owes me $482. He told me he's gonna give that to me before I left for Pakistan, and I still haven't heard anything from him. This another guy owes me $1,500, you know, so I don't know. I even have texts from the guy. $482 to be exact. Does this style of trading work on all Forex pairs and indices? Yeah, there's nothing happening at this point. There's nothing happening at this point. There's one guy, his name is Clondy. He owes me $482. He's now in a... he just wasted his youth. That's all I'm gonna say. He could have done way, way better with his life, but he didn't. He made some bad choices, so he's not in a good state at this point. And people I know who were his same age, they are way ahead, beyond belief where they are at this point. Behind Mars, and those guys are just above Mars. Okay, so personal, I'm in a delicate situation with vaccine, not want to take it, but my work kind of forces me, indirectly saying I can vaccine or pay for tests all the time, so I'm done with this. Yeah, man, it's very tough in that point. 2 friends of mine who are in MF now got robbed of 1,000 from their cousins selling them fake Forex before joining MF. Alright, yeah, gold is still ranging, pound yen is coming up over here, looking at the 4-hour time frame, still comes up. Yeah, this is just garbage consolidation here in the 4-hour time frame. Unbelievable. Gold also unbelievable. What do you think of Mamba FX? I think anyone who can lure you to watch their video or to join their course by showing a car or showing a bunch of cash, I think we gotta stay away from it. Like, I got $250,000 in the safe over here. I'm not gonna, like, you know, put it out there, guys. Hey, look, this is what I got. Not over here though, in Canada. But I mean, you just gotta, I don't know. But he has some pretty hilarious videos, you know, Mamba FX, I'm not gonna lie. The way he says things and the way it's just hilarious. Did you apologize to Anthony? No, I didn't apologize to him. I didn't apologize to him at all. Here's the thing. When someone is wrong, they get mad at that, you know. And when someone is right, they're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, like, people troll me all the time. Do you get mad at that? No, because I mean, you know. Is there food at the conference, or should we bring breakfast along? There's no food. There is food at the conference, yes. So you're gonna get all the details in the email. There's food at the conference. मेरे लिए समोसे ले आना. 2 समोसे. Do you have a guard? I only have one guard. God is my guard. That guard can't see, but he knows all. That guard can't hear, but he hears all. You know, it's just, you don't need a guard, man. If something's gonna, at first I thought about getting a guard, but then I was like, I don't need a guard. You know, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen through the will of God. You know, I mean, nothing in the world can. Like, here's the thing. If whether you believe in God or whether you believe in higher power, fate, universe, whatever that is, you know, if you have 1 million people praying for your success, you know, unless the universe does not want you to succeed, you will never succeed. You know, if you have 1 million people praying for your downfall and working against you so you can fall down, you will never fall down unless the universe or God or whatever you believe in wants you to fall down. That's what I believe. I presented to you, Mr. Muhammad, this stream. Yes, I have backtested your strategy on stocks on the 1 minute and 5 minute, and it works like a charm. Oh, amazing. Amazing. So yeah, gold is ranging overhead. Say no trade range, man. Like, I mean, no trade range. Universe doesn't care about irrelevant animals. That's true. We are irrelevant animals here at this point. How do we know that universe is working for us or against us? That's a very delicate question. I have no idea. You know, I mean, are you happy? I mean, you know, are you mentally happy? I think to succeed in whatever you want to succeed in, you have to be mentally content with where you are. You have to accept your current situation, and then you can work towards bettering your situation. Yeah, I think that's the right way to put it. You have to accept your current situation first. Some people are just in disbelief in their current situation. Do you miss door-to-door sales or even sales in general? Yeah, I mean, I do sales all day over here in Pakistan over here. Everywhere you go, it's like a bargain. You know, everywhere you can bargain. So that's a part of sales too. You know, when to buy, let's say, I'll bargain over 50 rupees, over 100 rupees. If I can get a bargain, I can get a bargain. It's a thrill, you know. Door-to-door sales, it taught me how to bargain with people, how to talk to people of different, like, you know, backgrounds, of different statures. That's what it taught me. How to, like, you know, deal with the general public. Door-to-door sales. That was the best thing I ever did. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is rejection on a 4-hour support level. You're taking a buy for price to continue bullish. Let's take a look over here. 4-hour rejection. Yeah, but we're still in a range over here. That's what's kind of scary, right? And this 1-hour candle moved up without making a lower wick. So I mean, it's very difficult over here. Plus, we have a rejection at this point here as well. Sir, can I come from Karachi to attend seminar? Yes, but the date has already ended. Pathans will give you price 1,000, sell you for. Alright, let's take a look over here. Let's take a look at this chart. This is rejection on the 15-minute. Market faked out, but still rejected downside. Entry on 15-minute, turned bearish after wicking down for 10 minutes. Oh, nice. Very nice. I'm actually now looking at buys above this original idea over here. And looks like, you know, if Tuesday is a ranging day, then so be it. It's a ranging day over here. How long did you wait to quit your job and start Forex full time? I started trading full time when I had around, I'd say like 90,000 saved up. I started trading full time. But what I should have done was I should have stayed at the business I was until I was profitable, because what ended up happening was that I lost all my savings and my business, it got slow. I stopped paying attention to that. After I lost all my savings, it was just a tough situation at that point, you know, and then it was a real struggle to get back into consistency. Any thought about funding talent? I think funding talent is pretty good. What's your advice for somebody to keep hustling while still losing in the market, like mentality wise? No, you can't hustle in the markets. You got to hustle in life. Markets, you can't hustle. In life, you can hustle. Lost your savings trading? Yes. I remember there was a time when we had to sell my wife's jewelry to pay rent. It's a very true story. Some people may think it's a very cliche, but it literally happened. We were living in an apartment. The rent was $1,300. Parking was $50 extra, so $1,350. Electricity bills were not so much, like $70, $80, and had to sell jewelry to pay 1 month's rent. That's a very true story. Didn't ask for a handout. Didn't ask anyone for money. Nothing. Didn't ask nothing from nobody. Do you think the loss of savings helped you as a trader today? I think losing savings and starting a family at the same time, it really taught me how to be consistent, because at that same time I was also having we were expecting my son, and I thought about it that okay, this is gonna take him 9 months to be born, right? So 9 months takes a long time, right? 9 months it takes for like your sperm to get developed and get all those things, whatever happens in the womb, right? So I was like, okay, if we can wait 9 months, can my account wait 9 months to get to where I want it to be and to get consistent? So that was the goal over there. Okay, can for the next 9 months, can I focus on 1 to 2 trades a day? That's it. Can for the next 9 months, can I focus on 1 to 2 trades a day? Because at that time, Ted was doing really, really well. He was doing gold. He was just trading gold for maybe like 1, 2 trades a day gold from NY Open from this time till NYSE Open 9:30 until the 10 a.m. hour. Just gold. He's doing really well. And I was like, oh fuck, okay, I can probably do the same thing. So I did the same thing with pound yen. And it started to go very, very well at that time. Please answer. I'm about to take your course. I don't answer questions about my course. What do you think of any page? Is there anything I can fix about my analysis and posts? Oh, okay. Follow back. All right. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Your analysis is pretty good. I think maybe make the text a little bit less and make it a little bit bigger so it's not a pain to read, right? Now I know you have a lot of information here. You want to give out information, but you want to make it really small and you're going to make it really concise. I'm going to give you an example over here. So Rakeel, basically, he makes these here for me. So if we look at these, where is it? Anyone else? Yeah. For example, let's take a look at this, right? Simple. Broke support, bullish candle retest, entries with stops above the previous candle. Took like 10 seconds. That's it. 10 seconds, very simple, to the point, nothing. That's it. Because simplicity is the best. Like, look, this one right here too, right? 1 point uptrend, bullish close, candle needs to break the high to continue. Okay. Bearish candle, no buys. Execution as the next candle broke the high to continue bullish. Was it a winning trade? Yeah, it was a 2 lot and it made like $2,000 over here. Oh, this was in March when I was still with Vantage FX. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. What is best risk to reward? I think anything over 1-to-1 is pretty good. 1-to-1 is still pretty good. How long did you get 90K fund for trade? I have no idea what you mean. Fund for trade. How long did it take to make 90K? Oh, how long did it take to make 90K? So I was doing door-to-door sales, and door-to-door sales, every sale I was making around like $1,400, $1,500 back then, right? This was in 2014. Yeah, 2015. Every sale making like $1,500 per sale, $1,700 per sale, and then we started hiring agents, right, to work for us. And we're like, okay, if you're going to make a sale, you're going to get $400 per sale. Young guy. So for a young guy, $400 per sale is amazing. For a week, you can make $800, $1,200, amazing. So the sale they made, managers made like $1,500, $1,700. And yeah. So that's how I saved a lot of my money, because I started making a lot of money doing sales. Man, listen, if you can sell, a salesman can never, ever, ever go broke. Never, ever, ever go broke. If someone's looking for a job and you can like really talk, go into sales. Salesman, man, salesman makes money. Working 9 to 5, working per hour, you don't make any money. Salesmen, commissions, you make money, hands down. All right, we're coming up over here. 30-minute time frame, about to close. 15-minute is pushing above this area. If this 15 minutes actually about to close in about a minute. Oh, we're pushing. Do I want to risk it here? 4 hours pushing above as well. We're breaking the high. 30-minute candle is also pushing above this area. We're breaking the highs at this point. 1806.50 would be a much better idea for a buy stop. For price to continue pushing bullish. Yeah, see, this candle is about to close. Okay, candle's about to close. We break above 1806.50. There's a higher probability for price to continue pushing bullish from this point. I think we can continue till 1808, 1809. Yeah. See, now this candle has closed above 1805, so this is the point where we can continue pushing bullish from this area. Stops could be back within the range about, like, I'd say like 15, 20 pips away, you know. So now you just got to manage like how big your stop is going to be based on this risk over here. I heard you were doing good with trading, but once you started using different strategies, were you trading the same strategy you were using now from the beginning of your journey? Yes, just a little bit simplified at this point now. Simplified some stuff at this point. I'm in gold. Is there a gap on those open start of the 4-hour week? No, there are actually no gaps. Oh, there we go. We're moving up over here now. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Should continue pushing bullish. Gold is on the run over here today. Very nice. Managed the risk on the pound yen sell. But I think with gold breaking above 1806, 1805, we should continue pushing up till 1808 at least. Stop should go at break even at like 1808, and then you can close 90%, 80%, whatever you want to close, and then let the rest run. Trading is a golden skill. That's correct. Why do you say 1808? Because I like the number 1808. It's a nice even number, you know. I like that number 1808. Okay, would you mind explaining 4-hour strategy you used to use? Yes. I can't explain that in one sitting. It's going to take a lot of time. We're probably going to do some explaining of that on 5th September when we're going to have that intake webinar for everybody. So if we can get to 1808, I think that's going to be a win-win over here. 1808. So we still got this candle open to see how it's going to close. I'm up about 4 pips at this time. 4 pips, 5 pips, 6 pips. Starts to continue moving up. 7 pips, 8 pips. So we'll see. We shall see how much we can move. You can see right over here. I have about 5 pips over here. Aiming for price to go till 1808 would be good. Probably if you can continue till 1809, that'll be much better, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't answer my question because I'm a gulag. Well, I do answer questions. You just gotta ask them at the right time. Why sell jewelry? You can start with low amount like 500 to 1,000. And Ben, almost choked on that green tea. Stop orders in the momentum, not for later in the day. Yes, expecting price to continue. Yes, expecting price to continue. Let's see here. I was waiting for a new candle to break the previous high on gold, and prices flew up. Goddamn, that was fast. Yes, gold moves fast like that, so you got to be ready at that point. What's your view on smart money concept? I don't think smart money concept. I don't know, man. Where'd you guys get this new idea about smart money concepts? I mean, who's the smart money? Who's controlling smart money? Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen is still consolidating over here. Man, I got my entry late. I got slipped by 4 pips on gold. I got slipped on my own platform. If I wouldn't have got the slip, this would have been around 13 pips at this point. I wish you could do a conference in India. Oh, India is a very tricky situation. Oh, wow, very nice. Closed gold at 20 pips. Very nicely done. Where did you enter? I entered at around 1806.98. We all know India is better than Pakistan. Yes, that's correct. Whatever you can believe and makes you sleep at night, no problem. How are your children going to receive good education now that you move to Canada, from Canada in the future? Would you consider Ivy League schools for them? How will they get in that you moved? They're still Canadian citizens, right? So being a Canadian citizen, they can go wherever they want in the world. So they want to go to Ivy schools, they can go over there. They want to stay over here, they can stay over here. You know, they can do whatever they want. Can we consider this a fake out? We cannot consider this a fake out unless price closes back in the range. If it doesn't close back in the range, then it's not a fake out at that point. Let's see here. Why is there a gap on close to open on start of Forex week? Oh, that's a gap when price opens and closes right here, pound yen. Yeah. I closed everything. Managed risk 3 times and closed everything. Is August always this slow? Actually, this is the worst August I'm having of my career. The worst of the worst August I'm having ever. You know, so how did you manage risk? I just closed half. You know, price went in like 6 pip drawdown. I closed half. Went to like 10 pip drawdown. I closed another quarter, and then I just closed everything once we came back below 1805. That's it. So, oh my gold. What a move over here, man. God damn. Damn. How much loss did you take? I don't know, like 2,000. But damn, that's crazy. Insane. Gold just goes the opposite way, like quick. Does not wait. Oh, wow. Gold is dripping over here. Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy loss. We call this smart money. Oh, yeah, smart money. Yeah. Yeah, it could be smart money. I'm not sure. Do you prefer Oanda or FXCM chart? I actually prefer whatever that's open over here. So this is... I'm not sure. Not sure. It looked nice on the daily breaking eyes, everything bullish, and then gold says no. Yeah, that's correct. Because look, daily was bullish, clean candle to the left hand side. We had the 4-hour candle you know, it was breaking the highs over here. So I was expecting NY volume to continue pushing bullish since we had 30 minutes left for the candle to close. We had the 1 hour candle pushing above. We had the 30-minute pushing above. We had the 15-minute closing above. Everything was in favor on gold. I even added a position over here on gold. And then just came down. I was like, man, you know, it is what it is. Gold can kick your ass. Sorry, catch the next move. Yeah, it was very tough. Was really expecting it to continue up with volume, but what can you do now? Are you looking to sell below 1800? No, I'm looking to call it a day. We got like maybe in 15-20 minutes I'm gonna call it a day over here. I'm not looking to take more losses. What are you, crazy? What if gold breaks below 1800 and you take another loss over here? No thanks. Not gonna risk it. Even if it's going to be a win below 1800, I'm not gonna risk another loss. No sir. So I lost around, how much did I lose today? I lost around, what's this? 2.4% today. 2 hours after stream, Raja shows 30K win on story. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm calling it. I have some stuff to do. We have to go to the park. Do you think January and February are good months for trading? There has been pretty good volume at that time. If the structure suggests that the next support is, let's say, on the next 50 pips, would you close all at 10 pips or would you let percentage? I'm gonna let a percentage run. I'm gonna let a percentage run. How much is 2% in money for you? It's over 10,000. If August seems like market makers have started watching your streams, that's true, man. They're all watching right now. Institutions are watching. They're all right. Let's fuck these guys up. These guys have made a lot of money. Let's fuck them up right now. It was just perfect to go up, man. It even went up to like 6-7 pips, and I was like, oh, perfect. Gonna have a big win again here today. And then boom, came down. I was expecting it to do what it did yesterday, right over here. Price went up, took a buy, price flew, and away it went. This is what I was expecting it to happen today. Look, same 15-minute candle, boom, came back down. So, you know, it is what it is. This is institutional candle. Price just grab liquidity to go down. Okay, that's correct. Best leverage for a $100 account, I'd say maybe, I don't know, like 500 to 1 is good, 100 to 1 is good, you know. I have 1000 USD. I'm planning to start with 200. How much should I add after staying consistent for a month? If you have $1,000, you're planning to start with 200, I think you should put in, and you get consistent, put in another, it depends where your account goes, right? From 200, take it to 300, then add 200, now you're going to have 500. Do you think that markets are changing their dynamics? I think so. I think so. So we'll see how September comes in. So we'll see what happens. What can you learn from this gold movement? I would say it is what it is. You know, c'est la vie. It is what it is at this point. You couldn't have done anything. I mean, yesterday, same thing happened. Price broke above resistance. Here, this candle broke above this area, continued moving bullish. You know, what was the time? Look at this time, right? Look at this time. NY open. What's this time over here? Almost NY open here as well. What did it do? It did cookle-a-doodle-doo. Came back down. If you have $1,000, why not just get funded $200,000 account? If you have $1,000, have you ever had 200,000? Could you manage 200,000? No, you can't. Bruh, major loss, you Fing nerd. I don't know what that means. 1807 is a resistance? Yes. 1807 is a resistance on the 1 hour time frame. And we expected volume to break above this area. Same thing that happened yesterday. We had this resistance here at 1795. And we expected volume to break above this resistance at 1800 here as well. You know, which you did the massive, you know, retest of this area and continued back up. Is it better not to watch at the money, just manage risk based on pips? Yes, manage risk based on pips. Never look at the money you're losing or the money you're making. Never do that. Um, Someone is calling us in a month. Yeah, it's the 24th right now. This is the last week of August, to be honest. Next week we have NFP, and NFP weeks are pretty dodgy anyway, except for the fact that sometimes we have some pretty big moves on NFP, so we'll see. We shall see how well that goes. Has August always been so tough? Not really. Last August was pretty easy, because last August we had the whole COVID situation, we had the lockdowns happening, so it was pretty easy last August. But this August is pretty hard because, like for humor's sake, we got Sleepy Joe over here. We got Biden who does nothing. Last August we had Trump. Trump was tweeting here and there, so that provided a lot of good volume for the markets. Like a lot of my friends and myself, we've done very, very well when it came to Trump, because there was a lot of volume in the market. When there's volume in the market, there's a lot of good opportunities. There are a lot of good clean ranges. When there's low volume and when there's nothing happening in the macroeconomic arena, then there's basically it's very tough to trade at that point. Are you rolling something? No, I don't do that stuff. I love how you take your losses. Really admirable how you keep your composure. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's just that, I'm just very aware now of how much I'm risking, how much I'm making, all that stuff. Dominion Market is your own broker. I have a very, very major stake in that, yes. You made more money this year, but you made more money this year. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty okay. Can I ask you something about Forex Factory? I mean, without asking that question, you should have just asked. But yes. Oh, pound yen is still ranging over here. Damn. I'm writing off August minus 10%. Yeah, August is pretty tough. I won't be surprised if gold starts moving up later on above 1806. So having another 30K trade above 1806, I mean, it could, excuse me, it could happen. Which doctor in Turkey did you go to, and how did you decide on that doctor? So it was an impulse decision. I decided I'm gonna go to that doctor in 4 days. It was an impulse entry. Like a lot of my decisions in life have been impulse entries. Moving to Pakistan, impulse entries. We came back to Canada in end of April, and within a week, I decided that we will move back to Pakistan for the next 6 years, 7 years, 9 years, whatever that is. Just like that. Like, no thinking, no long term, just do it. Starting a business, same thing. Hey, we're gonna sell bracelets, just like that. Like everything in life for me has been impulse entries. Because the thing is, when you make a big decision in life, and when you start thinking about that decision, you kind of like talk yourself out of it, because initially that decision you make is because you have this awesome idea and these awesome outcomes you're going to have. But the moment you start overthinking about it, you start thinking about all the negatives, so you got to make a decision before those negative thoughts come in your mind. This is why people can't start businesses, because you let those negative thoughts come in your mind, and they overlap all the positivity you had when you made that decision. Why do you keep coughing? It's from all. Why do you keep coughing? I mean, I don't know, man. Are you renting Are you renting out the house in Canada? Yes, we're renting that house. Dude got COVID? No, I don't have COVID. We're still believing in you and love you. Don't listen to negative point. No, it's just like, trying to give some good advice to all the young guys over here. Too much analysis lead to paralysis. Yes, that's true. Ooh, Oscar, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Oscar. Just wait around like, 24 to 48 hours. Webcamschat.com, hot girls and boys video chat. Oh, nice. My stream is being viewed from all over the places over here. Pound yen is still consolidating over here now. We'll see if we can break above these highs here. How much is a rent? How much is rent house like yours in Canada? I think they're paying $2,800. $2,800 a month. $2,800. All right, look at this. Looks like this was a big fuck you over here. If gold goes up till 1810, this candle was a big fuck you and then move back up. If it is, it is, whatever. Is the house furnished? No, unfurnished. Did you get your silver play button? Yes, I got my silver play button. Let me show you. This is it right here. I keep this button next to the only book I have for Forex, the 10 Essentials of Forex Trading. Keep these two things together. It says presented to Raja Banks. I'm pretty sure you can bribe somebody, because when I applied for this button, I had to send a separate email to somebody, and they said, what do I want written on this button? And I said I want Raja Banks written on this button. So I think you can probably corrupt the system and pay them some bribe to send you a custom button or whatever. I don't know, just a thought, would you be willing to invest in actual projects and companies if people can pitch you good ideas? Just curious. Not at this time, no. I'm already invested in some land over here, so I'm working on those projects. But, if things make sense for partnerships, for sure we can talk something out. Who's the author? Jared Martinez? Yes. If you have that much impulsive decisions, how can you trade? Wow. It's proof enough. Of course you can trade with impulse decisions. 100%. Take a look at this right here. Take a look at this. Deposits, withdrawals, total balance. Yeah, total balance, profit. But last 2-3 weeks has just been losses. And then had some wins over here too. My biggest loss was 9,800. Biggest win was 60,000. Don't judge me on my losers. No, judge me on my winners. That's the saying from Wolf of Wall Street. 30K, yeah, total 30K in commissions. How much did you lose in percentage this month? Around like 4%, I think. 4%. What did you write in that book? Only technical analysis? I did not write any book, man. Come on. You have correct, then others have incorrect. Impulse entries, big difference. That's true. People think impulse entries are easy. They're not easy, man. I worked on impulse entries for about 6 months, 7 months before I brought this idea forward to everyone else. There was a lot that went into perfecting impulse entries. Like impulse entries, you got to watch missing moves. You got to study how you can, like, get that move and all that. It takes time. Guys here, they start doing impulse entries like it's something that's going to work. No. You gotta, first, you have to focus on waiting for candles to close, and second, then you gotta look at impulse entries to see how you could have gotten a certain trade and this and that. When do you expect to hit a million? I have no idea. If I hit a million, I hit a million. If not, I'm still okay with that. So yeah, pound yen is just whatever. Maybe below 150, 250 is interesting, but other than that, it's just whatever. Do you have any trading tattoos and will you get more? I don't have any tattoos. I have 0 tattoos. I'm from Indonesia. How much risk to reward you aim on gold? Probably 1 to 1, but sometimes it's been, lately it's been 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Why is there a gap when markets open? Because price moves over the weekend. That's why there are gaps. Some of your bigger losses had no stop loss. Is that because? Yes. Some of my bigger losses had no stop losses because maybe I was up for the month or up for the week and I just let it run a little bit, to see if it's going to reverse. And then I was like, yeah, what a dumb idea. Do you still withdraw in losing weeks? Yes. August I did a pretty substantial withdrawal. Had to buy some land here. Do you have any plan to write your own book about trading? No, I don't have any time. If Dan Bilzerian can send me some of his writers, I can probably write something, but other than that, I think he wrote his own book, yeah. I have to pre-order that. Raja Bhai, how did you get rid of debt? And many says getting in debt is the part of the game. No, getting in debt is not a part of the game. I got rid of debt by doing monthly payments to get rid of debt. Do you have an accountant when you started trading? No. I got an accountant maybe 2 years ago. My accountant is, man, that guy charges a lot of money, man, but it keeps things in check. We pay him like $400 a month. What's your research about mining Bitcoin? I have no idea about mining Bitcoin. So this candle is about to close on a 15-minute time frame. Looks like this is going to be the time when we continue pushing bullish on gold over here as we break above 1807 and head off towards 1810, 1811. Do I want to risk profits to give gold a second chance? Or do I want to wait for the 15-minute candle to close and for the next one to break the high to continue bullish? That is the question over here. That is the question over here. What's the probability it's going to just dump back down versus what's the probability it's going to continue pushing beyond 1807 and move on towards 1811? You gotta look at those probabilities, and the probability of it moving higher was way bigger than moving lower. So this should now continue pushing till 1810, 1811, because I do think this move down was a big fuck you. Ooh, someone got 40 pips over here. Awesome. The probabilities, we play on probabilities. So we were right, this big candle was a big fuck you to everybody. And then this one had to just continue moving. Damn. Pretty cool. Pretty cool the way it faked everybody out. Did you get buy? Yes. Pound yen is dropping. Yes, coming down towards 150, 250 over here. Pound yen. So yeah, we should move up towards 1811, 1810. You know, broke above this high here as well. closed half at this point. We're running at about $2,400 profit over here on the half that's left over here. Yeah, probably gonna secure some more and just put stops at entry point right here. So look, entered just as we broke above this high right here. Oh, my platform stopped responding. No, that's no good. Come on, close this program. Shit, no, man. Broker said too much money. God damn, this can't be true. This can't be right. Okay, yeah, it's still good. It's still good. Awesome. So, you know, this should continue on moving right here. Look at this. Enter right as we broke the high to continue bullish. 18 pips should continue till 1811, 1810. Do you still keep a trading journal? No, not at this point. No. Wow, look at that. Still moving over here around 18 pips over here. New 15-minute candle I just started. If this moves up, it should go boom. Should have a straight, make a lower wick, grab some fuel, and then go boom. Just a straight mess, like boom. Come on. Give us that boom. Boom. Shakalaka. Boom. Yeah. Just retrace down. You know, like a slingshot. Just don't hit the stop loss over here. And then just go boom. And then boom. Shall we enter at this point? Well. I think that's a very tough decision, man. Should we enter at this point? That's very tough. I think you should enter at the boom, right? And that boom should be as this candle breaks the high right over here. This is where you should enter, having the stops below this fire. Oh wow, yeah, stop is gonna get, yeah, looks like we're gonna get stopped out over here. But already secured positions, so that's pretty good, pretty solid. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart is by Mr. Gabriel Cruz. Oh, nice. Look at this. Managed risk. 5 minute broke the low over here. Got stopped out. Oh, took buys. Got buys over here. Closed full finally. What's going on over here? Was anticipating buys before the zone, before imminent execution. Oh. Executed another buy. Very nice. Ooh. Almost came down over here. Look at this. Where's pound yen moving? Oh, pound yen also broke below. Oh, damn. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Keep pushing. Even though I'm not in this trade. Wow. This is going to continue moving till NYC open. Man, this was a fucking wait over here. Waited so long for price to move. Since 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Oh, position got stopped out here in gold. Okay, whatever. But damn, this is going to continue moving now till 150, 100. Wow. Crazy. Very nice. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off over here. I'm going to go get some shopping done here today. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, hopefully for the NY session here again. Man, this thing is going to continue dying here. This candle is about to close. 4-hour candle is about to close over here. Look at this. 4-hour candle, clean range over here now for price to continue down. 150, 080 coming up. Gold as well. If gold breaks above 1809, this is going to be a boom going till 1812 and 1813. 100% that boom is coming up on gold later on. Yeah, look at this. Wow, look at this. Pound yen continuing on too. So see, this is when we talked about earlier on that during high volume time, sometimes price is not going to make a top wick. And if I was watching pound yen, I should have taken a trade on pound yen here as well for price to continue down. And this is high volume time over here, you know, NY open. Yeah, I got in this. Oh, nice. Very nice. Wow, look at this. Damn, it's going to continue moving over here. Beautiful. Do you only set manual orders? I do both sometimes. You know, gold I've been doing lately, pending orders for wins. You know, it worked out pretty well over here. Wow, pound yen is coming up towards 150, 100. We're at 124 over here. Can we get to 100, 121, 122, 122? Can we get 100, 100, 100 in the books? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, a little bit of a rejection here. Need a little bit of a push over here. Good idea to buy gold at the break of the previous high. Yes. Excellent idea at that point. Excellent idea. Because above this area, there is nothing but clean candles. Look at this. Above this wick, we look to the left-hand side. We have nothing but clean candle going all the way till 1811 and 1812 and then all the way till 1813. Amazing, amazing range at that point. How much did you make today? Today I didn't make anything. I had a loss. But if you can get a boom above 1809, I'm gonna make something today. That's still okay. We still got, you know, as long as you're living, you can still make a change in your life. Where would you enter GJ? I would not enter GJ. I would have entered somewhere right over here. You have missed the move. This was the boom on GJ. You've missed the move on GJ. Oh wow, UJ also came down. Wow, look at this. Came down straight to support. Let's take a look at GU. GU also came down over here. GU has a range to fill. Yeah, I think GU can continue. I think they can continue moving bearish by NYSE, and gold can continue moving bullish above 1809. So let's see what happens. Take care, everybody. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Be kind to your fellow people. Adios.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Have a good one to do. Take care.
Oh, ciao, Brazil.
Raja.
Yeah, Brazil.
Okay.
Did it.